Alright, everybody, welcome to another episode of an in-depth rebuild of the Brooklyn Nets. And in today's episode, there's going to be some big action going on. I can promise you that. We are a playoff contender, if you ask me. And I mean, us being a one seed does kind of tell you that we are a playoff contender. So, what that means is we have depth on this team with JT Top and Marcus Sasser both deserving minutes. Dariq Whitehead, 1,000,000% deserving to get minutes. Um, that also means that we have too much depth, and we might be the deepest team in basketball. But at the same time, excuse me, I'm like lost breath there. But at the same time, we need to make a trade. This team is pretty much the same that it was when I first took it over. Actually, that's a lie. We have like half the team's different. There's Dariq Whitehead, who's been here the whole time. Dennis Schroeder, Noah Clowney, Day'Lon Sharpe, Nicholas Claxton, Ben Simmons, and Cam. Those are the players that have still been here. So we changed like half the team. But I think either way, there's a big trade that needs to be done. And when we look into Trade Finder here, actually let's look at last year's standings. League history. Be records, team records. No, that is cool. I didn't know that. Dang, man, they for real were scoring. Man, what a time back then. No, that's not what I wanted to look at. Last year's standings. It has to be down here in standings. Last year's standings. When you look at last year's standings, you're the 2 seed, by the way. Someone like the Philadelphia 76ers, they were very bad. I mean, they look not very good again. They have Joel Embiid, they have Tyrese Maxey, they have an older Paul George. I don't understand how they were that bad. I mean, when I say that bad, they were 31 and 51. This team has the potential to be at least playing. Washington, I don't think they're looking to make any moves. They kind of have a good build going right there. Just give another year or two, and I think they'll be fine. Milwaukee Bucks, a very old Damian Lillard and an aging Giannis, along with a pretty old Chris Middleton as well. I don't know what kind of moves they would make. It looks like they kind of have everything under control as far as they know what they want. They're a good depth team. Atlanta, who lost Trae Young, has a pretty good Jalen Williams. I mean, that's a good team. This team's going to be better than they were last year. But what I mainly want to look at is the Western Conference team and a team like the Phoenix Suns, who have an older Kevin Durant, who does not want to stick around for a bad team. He's going to want to move. I think Kevin Durant is going to be traded. We know in the past Kevin Durant's always wanted to be traded on his own. No one made those decisions for him, and I think that's would be the same sort of situation here again. Well, they have an actual center now, so that's good. New Orleans Pelicans, I think this team can be very good. I think they're going to be much better as well, as they have Richard Cheeks on their team. Just campaign starting is kind of crazy, though. But that's a good team. Los Angeles Lakers, a rebuilding team. Maybe, is his contract still absolutely massive, or did he get a new contract? He's on the last year of his deal. So I think this is a good team to figure some stuff out with. Maybe they should prioritize Max Christie and Dalton Connect a little bit more. Maybe even someone like Bronny James. All these young guys at the end of the bench here. Bronny James up to 77, by the way. But I think the Phoenix Suns are looking to make some changes. And a 47 and 45 team is good enough to make the play-in. And to make the playoffs, missing the play-in, you had to be 3 games above 500. 6 games above 500. Wow. Not a strong conference over here, man. I mean, they have San Antonio as the powerhouse, but as we saw, I think, who beat them? Didn't Golden State beat them with a negative record? But, either way, let's go ahead and look at some teams that could use starting power forward. Let's see. No. Obviously, that's them. I think they're happy with that. Maybe they. Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe they buy in a little bit, get a... Okay, I wouldn't mind that for Memphis. So Memphis wouldn't be bad. Obviously, this team is still looking to compete. When you have Steph Curry, you have a chance. Even with his ripe old age, could KD go back to partnering up with Steph Curry? I know Draymond Green's probably still sticking around as well somewhere. No, Draymond Green's gone. All right, well, maybe KD says, Draymond Green's gone. I'm happy. Let's go ahead and play some ball. This team, low-key nice. They have Trae Young on the team now. What the hell? Um, I don't understand how he's going to be coming off the bench like that, but okay. OKC. Does KD go back to OKC? I think he does. Okay. So let's go ahead and switch over to the Suns here, and let's go ahead and make a trade for him. Because I think the Suns are going to make a deal here. Yes. The Suns are looking to trade Kevin Durant. Let's just see what Trade Finder says. What are people willing to do to get KD? There's a couple of options. I mean, Evan Mobley, they wouldn't do that. San Antonio, they wouldn't do that. He's 25, they wouldn't do that. This is kind of the only realistic-ish one, which, I mean, I'll look into a little bit. This one's also seems mostly fine. But I don't know if KD wants to go back to New York. I think he wants to go back to OKC. KD's going to go back to OKC. I've decided it. It's going to happen. Assuming I can get semi-realistic and make it walk. Oh my gosh. We know that he will gladly force his way out of somewhere if he needs to. The only problem is, I think they have money actually. How do they have no money? Hang on. We would acquire 43 more M's than allowed. Oh, that's the wrong team. Aaron Wiggins. I was like, okay, what? Just go ahead and throw him in here. How much? Yeah, I mean, same story. The problem is they just have so many. Like, where's that money from? Do they have a massive exception, trade exception? I don't understand. They have 2 max contracts and like a bunch of like mid-sized contracts. So I guess we'll see what we can do with those mid-sized contracts. Like, why do they just have a bunch of $70 million contracts? $5 million contract. Like, what? Yeah, I understand we need more players. This team is for real just made up of a bunch of minimum players. $21 million. Okay, I don't know if this is possible for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's value is 3.5 stars. Is that just to this team? Okay, he's a 4-star value player. So what were the other teams you were looking at? Does KD want to go to Philadelphia? Play alongside a good big man, a good all-star guard. Maybe I don't see how they would do that. I mean, how does this team have the same amount of money available as the OKC? I don't understand. What team had Bobby Portis? What team was that? That was Atlanta. And I mean, it would make sense for them to give up. Not Atlanta, Memphis. What would they do to get KD? They have Isaiah Collier here, who's 6'4" and can definitely play some bigger minutes. Can't shoot like Bane, but I mean, how much more money? 37 more M's. So I mean, that makes the money match. At the same time, he's 28 years old. He's not going to get any better. He's going to become a more expensive player. Do they do this? They're looking to get over that hump. He still has 2 years left on his deal. Man, I don't know. I think they're willing to give Isaiah Collier that shot. He's 22 years old. He's only going to become better. I know Desmond Bane's a fan favorite. I know he has a negative wingspan. But I think they're willing to do this trade. Give up a young asset in Luis Robert. Oh, Luis Barrett. My bad. You guys can get back Dario Saric. And then obviously we are going to want picks as well in return. We want 2 picks. And we'll take a second, as well as we want someone better than him. We want an actual viable young option. And someone like, I don't know, I mean, it's the Suns. They're in purgatory right now. They somehow managed to get Bradley Beal back on a 3-year deal. Wow, this team is bad. This team needs to be young and get picks in a direction, because they have starting to get their own picks back, I guess. The Devin Booker was never able to get it done, man. He's not bringing a chip home. When this trade goes through, Jordan Nwora was considered a young, promising prospect when we came in to this rebuild. I think they're looking for a point guard. You know, the problem is they're all like, okay, give us this guy. Yep, looks good. Looks like a good young player. Yeah, 11th overall pick. They say no. They think they're championship and don't want to mess it up. Well, I hate to break it to you, but you know, Kevin Durant's Kevin fucking Durant. So maybe you do this trade. How's that sound? Yeah, let's do that trade. There we go. Alright, force them to agree. I don't know why they think they would get worse as when you get Kevin Durant. I don't know. Bradley Beal's off this team. He's, at this point, he's like Deshaun Watson. Not at all like Deshaun Watson, but he's like, when it comes to fandom and fans liking him, he's hated. Does Bradley Beal go to somewhere like, I don't know what team needs him, honestly. I'm not too up to date on this stuff. Would we want Bradley Beal? No, we would not. But we get a pick as well in return. No, we're okay on that one. Yeah, what team wants Bradley Beal? Let's go ahead and look at the scouting and then team intel. We are rebuilding. Yes. This team is rebuilding. What team would like... I think the 76ers would not mind Bradley Beal. At all. They're in a weird stage right now. They have like a couple of young players, but at the same time now. Give us this guy. Okay, well, he's actually rated really high, so I guess just do something like that. Andre Drummond. Get rid of him. And then, yep, Bradley Beal for Andre Drummond. Yep, perfectly fair trade. I'm assuming they need to make up some money. They do. They don't have any. They have Caleb Martin here to make up that money. We also have Jeremy Grant here, who, wow, that's expensive as hell. Oh my gosh. Here's a player option too, dang. I don't think there's anything to really make this trade work for 76ers. I mean, they're already maybe negative 44 million in cap space. Wow. I mean, this team is old, and they are not looking good while being old, which is what you would 100% want when you look old. This is an amazing looking team. Wow. They even have Isaiah Joe coming off the bench. Oh, they need, I guess, to fix their... Maybe they wouldn't mind Bradley Beal. I mean, they have plenty of defense. Let's go. We might make another trade with Memphis here. Memphis might get 2 players right now. Technically, their best point guard is shooting guard is John Koshaw. We'll give them Bradley Beal. They need to make up $7 million. Are we just going to do a 3-teamer pretty much? They make up $5 million. Zach Edey. John Koshaw. We need to... Okay, we're not giving him Devin Booker. But we are going to... What does Phoenix gain from trading away Bradley Beal? We can't get any more picks from them. No, yeah, we can't get any more picks from them. There's nothing to gain. What team wants Bradley Beal? Let's try to see what... We want picks. We want picks. And we low-key need to make a quicker turnaround as well. Philadelphia is willing to give up on Paul George. That's crazy. We also... Hello, you all. They have a young guy they're willing to give us. I don't see how this helps Cleveland Cavaliers as a team. Maybe they have plenty of depth at the small forward position. No, they don't. They definitely need a small forward. They don't have a backup shooting guard, which, I mean, we'll take him, you know. So let's look at something like this. They need to make up $11 million. So maybe they already have 2 players here that maybe they're like. Max Strus has been lights out whenever I played against him in a playoff series in the past. They also have this guy too, who's a small forward. So yeah, they all kind of looking to get off of that, to get off from Bradley Beal. We'll take a young guy, and we will also give you guys this guy. And do you have any picks for us? Is Bradley Beal still worth a pick these days? You know, I don't think so. I think this is plenty. I think if they would be interested in Taurean Prince, they'd give up their backup point guard, which doesn't make sense. Maybe they're hoping Bradley Beal can make up those minutes. I don't know why they want Taurean Prince. We also don't want to give up a pick either. Maybe we need a pick to let this trade go through. Because at the end of the day, this is a shooting guard who is 20 years old. Second round pick, but he's looked good. He's looked very good in his 1 year pro, even though he's got no minutes. I think this is a player that we'd be interested in as a team. You know, play behind Desmond Bane. How about this? I think this trade makes perfect sense. We don't want Marco Fultz. You don't want Taurean Prince. We're just going to make this trade. Nope. We're just going to make this trade go through. I don't know who told you Marco Fultz is as good as Taurean Prince, because I would 1,000,000% rather have Marco Fultz on my team, even though other players don't think that. I mean, even though other teams don't think that, apparently. This is what the lineup looks like. Isaac Okoro is now a starter. Dominic Barlow is, wow, that is a weird smile. Nice hair, though. Odd smile. You know, this team definitely needs some work. The fact that you have someone who's making that much money coming off the bench is insane. We're just going to give him the power forward minute. Yeah, there's some rotational changes that need to be made here. Give him the power forwards. Oh crap. Yeah, give him the power forward spot. He's old. He can't move like that anyway. Cody Martin is on this team. We could have had the Caleb brothers on. I mean, the Martin brothers on the same team here. I mean, this team is bad, dude. Oh my gosh. Wow. We have a lot of small forward minutes going around right now that I think we might need to... We're going to change Cody to be a a small forward. I went past him. Yeah, right here. Small forward. There we go. Alright. So now the minutes should look a little bit better and be a little bit better as well. As long as the young guy's getting minutes, which he's not. You know, we traded for him. I'd hope he'd get minutes. Does this team have a better direction? I don't know. I don't know. They have like 3 years to turn it around, is the thing. I made them worse for sure, but I also gave them youthfulness, and I gave them a direction. I'm saving them a lot of money as well to hopefully go out there and get someone that they like. I think I made them... If I was the Phoenix Suns, we just had 2 years of not making the playoffs with Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker. Would I be happy with this trade? I think I would, especially when getting Desmond Bane back, who's again 28. He gives us... He's shown that he can front that load, especially last year. Well, I guess in real life last year. He was what, like 20-ish, 28 points per game, 24 points per game? Decent shooting splits. I mean, and his usage was insane. These are the wrong numbers. 23 minutes per... And his usage rate was insane. Averaged 35 minutes per game. I mean, obviously they lost a lot, so that's why his plus-minus is so bad, but I'd be happy with getting Desmond Bane. His role started to look more diminished and diminished. Maybe he wanted to go back. I mean, he was 28 years old, and you go from averaging 23 to 20 to 14. You'd be pretty mad about that. We're gonna make sure he knows he can shoot the ball. He can. Why does Devin Booker not shoot every shot in this team? Okay, I think we're done with the Phoenix Suns now. That's 2 off seasons in a row I've had to help the Phoenix Suns out because they just put themselves in such a bad situation. I do want to look at Philadelphia, see if there's anything I can do for them. I do want to look at Milwaukee, see if there's anything I can do for them. Same as the Clippers, same as OKC. They just look so fucking bad. Mainly OKC. I think the Clippers are fine. They're doing what they can to sell tickets. They go after big names. They don't go after skill, they go after big names. I guess we'll trade them out with the other team in Los Angeles. In Philadelphia, I don't think there's much they can do. Actually, I don't know. We'll take a look at all these teams. Starting off with Philadelphia, what can I do for the Philadelphia 76ers? They have a promising guard coming up. He is 20 years old. He's going to come off the bench for Tyrese Maxey. I don't know what they do there because they do have Danilo Banton. I mean, this team looks fine. You know, can Paul George play those power forward minutes? He's older. He looks bad as a power forward. Okay. I just want to get out of it. So maybe this team needs a power forward. I don't want any of these guys playing power forward. Joel Embiid can move really well, but he's also 28 right now. What happens when he's 32? I doubt he can move nearly as well. Isaac Bonga, Jolman Goat. Oh man, I think it might be Chris Morey actually. Chris Morey would be amazing at the power forward position for this team. No, his overall does not go down that much. Well, he's up to a 79 at a power forward. There we go. Problem solved. Oh, this team immediately looks so much better. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, this is a good team. Cool. Alright, Philadelphia 76ers. Problems are solved. Milwaukee Bucks with a very, very old Damian Lillard. The experiment did not work. He's averaged 20 in his tenure here. His money, he's making $60 million, along with Chris Middleton, who's also here. He's going to be making 21 at the end of his contract, and he's going to be 38 at the end of his contract. Obviously, you also have Giannis Antetokounmpo here. So what does this team need? I think they are... even though he performed really bad, he averaged like 5 points per game. I'd assume he had really good defensive numbers. You know, I don't think he was that good. I think he might have been horrible for this team. He had 48 steals. I have to see his defensive numbers. Pace. How do I look at his defensive numbers? I don't know which one to look at here. True shooting percentage is actually pretty nice to look at. I don't look at that often. Usage percentage. Dude, he's at 12% usage percentage. No one is giving this man the ball, which I do not blame them at all. I mean, does he have good defensive rating? It's decent. He can kind of defend. Does he continue being the starter for this team? They also have someone like A.J. Johnson, who I thought would be more of a point guard for them. I swear A.J. Johnson was a point guard. He goes down, apparently, so... they picked up Dorian Finney-Smith, former Nets player. I mean, I guess they'll stick with Poku. I don't know if there's really anything I can do here. I mean, they have a lot of depth at the small forward position. Maybe they need to change something up there. Maybe they have something to give there. Maybe they trade a power forward or a small forward. Because look, they're all right next to each other. Maybe they move off of Chris Middleton. No, they're not gonna do that. No one fucking wants Chris Middleton. Andre Jackson Jr. Let's see what we can do to get you a point guard. To get this team a point guard. That is insane. Cleveland Cavaliers are willing to give up their bright spot at small forward. The position they have needed for so long, they're just willing to give them up. And that is why I force trades. C.J. McCollum. Maybe Dame wants C.J. McCollum back. Dame's like, hey, C.J. McCollum is what makes this team work. Trust me. They also get Derek Jones Jr., who's a very good depth piece as well. Kevin Porter Jr., I think that Morley goes against what I'd want. I mean, he's an amazing talent, but he also fell to the 30th pick for a reason. Cole Anthony and Mitchell Robinson. That actually solves two problems for this team at once. Wow. The problem is Mitchell Robinson cannot be used on offense at all. And Cole Anthony is kind of made on offense as well. I like this trade. The problem is, do the Knicks like this trade? The Knicks were a very good team. They're giving up a center. They have 3 centers. Maybe they'll put their trust in one of them. And they're also giving up a backup point guard who they don't have. Okay, this doesn't really make that much sense for the Knicks. But the Knicks have also made an insane amount of trades and have won every single one of those trades. They do kind of need a backup small forward. Not really. I mean, they have Marjon Beauchamp, who's not really a small forward, but anyway. They also have Josh Hart, who can play that. They also have Mikal Bridges, who can play that. They also obviously have OG Anunoby. That's not even mentioning Pacom Dadiet, pause, who is amazing as a 21-year-old, 25th overall pick. I mean, yeah, he looks good. Why would they do this trade? They're not. I personally am interested in this trade for Mitchell Robinson for this team. I mean, Mitchell Robinson's been on this team for so long. He's making $10 million a year. I just don't think they'd want to give up Cole Anthony. Maybe Cole Anthony just hasn't worked out for them. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we can't do this trade. It doesn't make sense for New York. So let's go back here to, was it Andre Jackson? It was Andre Jackson, yeah. He's a young player, you know. He's 24. He's probably still has his best days ahead of him. This is an insane trade, OKC. OKC does definitely need to switch it up. I do agree. But I don't think they give up Cason Wallace for nothing. I mean, Cason Wallace is an amazing player, lottery pick player. Great, amazing, beautiful defender. I've seen that man play in real life. He is an amazing defender. Do the Suns do this trade? No. They'd also get Damian Lillard. That's funny. Detroit. Does Detroit have a player? Would we do this trade? We're not giving up a fourth to get Andre. Well, fine. Bronny James. He would actually be really good at shooting guard for us. The problem is, the Lakers need Bronny James purely to sell tickets right now. They suck. Both teams in LA suck right now. Maybe it is this trade. Jake LaRavia. They keep their size by even after giving up Brandon Clark. They become a little bit younger, which they do need. Okay, maybe it is this trade. Do they need a back? Who's the point guard? They still have Terry Rozier. They have 2 other players here as well. They also have Jordan Hawkins and Caris LeVert. They also have KJ Lewis, not Kira Lewis. I guess they do need a backup point. They do have Imani Bates, but he's looking like he's not really going to develop. He also looks like he's never going to put on weight either, because he literally weighs as much as me, and he's 6'8". That is actually insane to think about. This man is tiny. Do they need... I mean, yeah, Clearwell doesn't... Clearwell looks like he could use another year or 2 of development. I think this is the trade. There we go. Milwaukee Bucks now have a morally imperfect team. But they have a better looking team, if you ask me. With AJ Johnson coming off of the bench. He'll get his minutes here and there. I mean, this is a better looking team, yeah, for sure. Did we not have a backup? We have this guy. I don't know. Let's go ahead and look at free agents. Wow. Every team wants Shaedon Sharpe, but he's so damn expensive. Walker Kessler Jr. would be amazing on this team. Actually, no, he wouldn't. He's horrible on defense. Alright, I mean, that's everything we can do, really. So let's go ahead and go to the next team, which is the Los Angeles Lakers, who are looking to rebuild. D'Lo has managed to withstand the front, but I think Jalen Hood-Schifino is wanting those starting minutes. So it looks like D'Lo might be gone. D'Lo, we're looking to trade you, buddy. I don't know what team needs a point guard. I probably could have traded him to Milwaukee. honestly. But at the same time, they need someone who does something a little bit different than D'Lo, because he, believe it or not, is not Derek White. Isaiah Hartenstein making... Oh, he's not making that much money anymore. They do have Daniel Gafford. They have V8. They have plenty of depth at this position. Wow, Dalton Connect is not getting starting minutes. They also have someone else named Nick Richards. Yeah, I mean, this team has a lot of talent. I think they have kind of the right ideas when it comes to things. It's just, not... Oh, excuse me, not working out so well for them. They have the right players, just too many of them in the same position. So let's go ahead and see if we can do something with maybe someone. Maybe try to do something with Keldon Johnson. They have him on an amazing deal, but they just need players to take up those minutes. So let's go ahead and trade both these players and see what we can do. Actually, call me crazy. I think Milwaukee Bucks would jump at this trade, and we would jump at this trade as well. We get better. They get better. And we only give up a second for AJ Johnson. Well, they're pretty much paying to get rid of this contract. I'm doing this trade. It shakes out the league. Oh, shit. Yes, both teams accept this trade. Problem is, now we have Chris Middleton on the team taking up small forward. We have two expensive-ass small forwards. Do we just release Zach LaVine? Can we just do that? We'll just eat the dead cat, man. We'll pull a fucking Russell Westbrook, man. Just trade him and release him or something. Get him off of our books. We'll do that. Just get him off of our books. There's no one that wants Zach LaVine at 31 years old for $50 million. We don't even want him. Especially now that we have someone better. And we have someone younger than him too at this position. Well, release him. Unless signed by the team in 2 days, a waive player salary will count against your team total salary for the remainder of the player's contract. This team is under the minimum player limit of 14 of us. There's 14 days left to get this team back up to where it needs to be. I mean, we'll just release him. I don't give a fuck. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. He goes to small. Okay. And he goes down one overall as well. Who else is at this position? You? Okay. I did a Lakers rebuild a while ago, and Max Christie turned out to be like an 85 overall for me. So I know it's possible for Max Christie to become a very good player. It looks like they just didn't develop him right. D'Lo, you're gone. We're trading you. I don't know what teams need a point guard, but we're about to find out. Paul George. I guess players just come to this team to die. I don't know. Moses Moody, but we do give up a second. We have a very valuable second. Does this team need a point guard really badly? They have Rob Dillingham and they have Miles McBride. Does this team need a shooting guard more than it needs a point guard? At least the backup one? Yes. So it was a bad trade. We're not doing it. The highest overall player on this team is Chris Middleton. A Chris Middleton-led team right now is disgusting. No. I don't know what this team needs. I wouldn't do it. Houston Rockets would like D'Angelo Russell. We also get a first out of it, which is obviously something we would like. Looks like this team could eventually use a point guard. With Fred VanVleet looking like he's about to be gone. I mean, we're doing this trade. Not every team has to make perfect sense. Some teams just make trades to make trades. Now all of the young guys that are worth giving minutes to now have minutes. This team looks like it has a direction. Should Draymond Green be starting? No way in hell. Young versus old. Young is getting the priority. Taylor Jenkins, don't be an idiot. Dalton Connect is now starting. Jared Vanderbilt is now starting. Absolutely beautiful. Keep these guys on the bench. We do not need them. Perfect. So back to our team, but the OKC Thunder is the last team we're going to be messing with here. This team is bad. How are they so bad? They have Cason Wallace. Cason Wallace doesn't fit in. How does he not fit in? He is a great backup who is worth a lot. We have Nikola Topic already, who can play small forward. In this game, probably not. He's better defender than Simone Fontecchio, technically. Johnny Jones is here. I want to come back by saying shout out Lieutenant Dan, currently in Tampa. Okay, this team. I mean, this team is so damn young. They have so many damn picks. They've been freaking sitting on these goddamn picks for so long. And they have no one at small forward. They have a decent player. Here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. They're buying in. They're buying in. They're done. They are done. Cason Wallace and Simone Fontecchio. His extension doesn't hit till next year, which might actually hold us when it comes to picking up a player. Yeah, because these are buns. This is buns. What do we do with this dude? I mean, Jalen Suggs might actually be able to play small forward on this team. I'm not gonna lie to you. Jalen Suggs. Oh wait, Cason Wallace is 6. Oh, he's only 6'3". Jalen Suggs might be playing small forward for this team. Perimeter defense is amazing. Post defense is mid. Athleticism is insane. Jalen Suggs, how do you feel about being a small forward? Because that might be what is going to be done. Giving up some Simone Fontecchio too, we don't care about. Jalen Suggs, welcome to the team. I did not think at all about the side of the trade. I am not going to lie to you. Have CPU rebuild it. What does it say? Alright, Jalen Suggs moved to... He goes up. So, amazing. Alright. See, buying in a little bit. Just cashing in your cards a little bit. Get your players where you want them to be. I mean, this team has plenty of depth. We're not worried about depth. We are worried about getting a better power forward. I'm not even happy with him as my backup. Johnny Foby, you can stay there. Alright, hold up. You know what? We have a player we're willing to give up as long as we get a pick in return as the Brooklyn Nets. I think the Brooklyn Nets are willing to make a deal here, man. I think the Brooklyn Nets, are willing to make a deal here for post-trade. Propose it to the Brooklyn Nets, my guy. Who do the OKC Thunder want? They want someone... Oh man, who do they want? Do they want... They both have extensions, it doesn't matter. Man, I like them both. Who's better equipped to play power forward for this team? I guess it comes down to who has more athleticism and playmaking. I mean, Day'Ron Sharpe, we need that rebounding. Physicals, they're both the same. IQ, I think we give up Noah Clowney. Man. He's played so well for us. Every single time we've given Daron Sharp those minutes, he's done so well. And he literally has yet to put us down. He has a B- potential. Let me go to my team, and I'm gonna look at their potentials. Let's be honest, they've both probably reached them. Noah Clowney might go up to what, like an 80, 81 or 79. I mean, I don't care. He's so much better. He's played so much better for us. We need the offense. Do we need the offense even as much at this point in time? We have Dewey Whitehead at this time now. We have Jared McCain now. We have these three players who are very good on offense. We have players who have come in as well who are purely for offense. All right, we're making the trade. We're making the trade. Proposed trade. We're giving up Noah Clowney. 2.5-star value is kind of crazy, but we're gonna go over here to the OKC Thunder. I went the wrong way. Over here to the OKC Thunder, and we want Ochai Agbaji. And we want that top 5 protected first, and we also want... Wow, they really have cashed another freaking picks, huh? I don't even know what they use those picks on either. We'll take a couple of seconds, I guess. Why not? Just a couple of throw-ins. Now Noah Clowney being moved does sound like a good deal. We're making this trade. Yes, yes. And now over to the OKC Thunder, who are going to move their new... He goes up 1 overall. So, they're happy with that. This is a revamped team that looks really good now. They still have some lack at depth, but at the same time, they have plenty of young players to just keep them coming. So, this team looks so much better. What team was Jalen Suggs on? What team were you on, my guy? You on Orlando. You've been on Orlando. Okay, what does Orlando look like without you? Because I may or may not have just kind of like traded you without looking at it, so we might have to go fix Orlando real quick. Orlando Magic. They actually needed a point guard, kind of. Not really. They have... Yeah, wow, okay. No, this is interesting. Yeah, this is a good-looking team. Wow, Xavier Booker. Shout out Xavier Booker, man. He became a pretty good player on one of my rebuilds as well. Assuming I'm thinking of the same guy. This is a good team. This is a good team. This team is better than my team. I'm not gonna lie to you. This team is so much better than my team. They're young too. How is this team like not one of the best teams? Like power ranked as the third. Oh, we're power ranked as the third. Okay. Alright, we're done making moves for other teams. That was fun while it lasted. Let's go back to our world and get all things done. We pretty much traded Noah Clowney for a bunch of second round picks. I kind of regret doing that now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of regret doing that. Kind of, just a little bit regret doing that. But at the same time, we just did not need him anymore. We just did not need that man. This is what the rotation's looking like. Are we fine with Marcus Sasser not getting these minutes? No, we're not. Marcus Sasser's taking Dennis Schroeder's minutes, and we are going to go ahead and start the season up 45 minutes into this video. We are going to start our first game of the year. Let's see how it goes. First games back to back. We're going up against the Pelicans. The Pelicans are looking better than us, apparently. They've already played 2 games. They're 2-0. The Pelicans, something Ivich. Yeah, I don't know this player. 17 points per game. What a jump for him so far. And then, obviously, they have Campaign. But, oh, he's the center. I remember that. Okay, yeah, they picked themselves up an actual center. And the Phoenix Suns' new look. They don't look too good, but at the same time, they needed to do something. Hopefully, this is an easy win for us. It is. They're 2-2 on the season. They've played double the amount of games we have. Over here to the Los Angeles Lakers. We get no. Well, don't never ask me for a second round pick or 70 overall player again. We're 2-3 to start the season. We beat the Pistons, who look kind of decent. We lose to the Raptors as they continue to just kind of like be there. I never think about the Raptors that often. We lose to the Lakers. How the fuck is Zach LaVine on this team again? I swear I released him. Now they have a player that's like not getting minutes who's very good and probably should get minutes like AJ Richards. I don't know, man. I don't know. Portland. Going up against Portland. We are 3-3, and Day'Ron Sharpe twists his ankle as the first injury for us on the year. Meaning Marcus Sasser is going to be getting minutes for us either way. We don't need this many minutes from our guys, though. We need big man minutes to make up for this. So we're just going to give all his minutes to Ben Simmons. He's a very good player anyways. And the Grizzlies, who we helped out a little bit. We win against. They're 3-5. Not a good start to the year, but we're 5-3. We've turned it around since being 2-3. And Kevin Durant, how's he playing for them? 18-4-3 off of obviously extremely good splits. So good for Kevin Durant. The problem is I don't see I don't see Ja Morant anywhere. So where's Ja Morant, guys? Memphis? Where's Ja Morant? Am I tripping? Did I go past him some? Memphis. Ja Morant's injured. 6 to 8 months. Ruptured Achilles for Ja Morant. Is that the season? I mean, this team looked really good even without him. Wow. This team still looks really good without him. And I bet they are thanking their lucky stars that they have someone like Kevin Durant now. Wow. Who do they have coming at small forward? Vince Williams? G.G. Jackson? I do like Isaiah Collier moving up, but this team low-key needs a shooting guard. Like another shooting guard. Oh, we can't do. We're done making trades for them. We did everything we could for them. I mean, there's plenty of options right here. Caleb Houston, who sounds kind of from Michigan. Was he like a really good player at Michigan? I don't know. First play-in game. Let's see how that one goes. Against the against the Pacers. Day'Ron Sharpe is healthy. We're gonna leave the rotation how it is. Give him an extra. Holy shit, we got blown out. We are 6-4 in the season now. Alright. Wow. Bol Bol and Marcus Sasser are officially staying in the lineup as Derek Whitehead is pushed out of the lineup. I don't know how much I agree with that. Let's just go ahead and do this. I'm sure you are deserving of some minutes, but not here, brother, not here. As Bol Bol now gets 18 minutes per game. Let's go ahead and go to our second in-season tournament game. As we moved 3 games above 500, we have a trade proposition. No. How good is Christopher Kane? 19 years old, 74 overall, 4th overall pick. No. Yeah, we don't care. We're contending now, and we lose our second in-season tournament game off of this team's good now. We have to remember that. Okay, I guess. Holy crap! The Magic are insane. Wow. They did not need Jalen Suggs at all. They are very good. And us being too good, the whole league is just very even, to say the least. Everyone's fighting. Wow. Okay, wow. It's going to take a while for teams to start separating themselves. Let's go past our third in-season tournament game as the Nets are getting another trade proposition for Michael Porter Jr. We will decline that. We'll find out where we're at, and Day'Ron Sharpe has a broken hand. Things have not turned out well for us in this time period as Marcus Sasser gets more minutes. Does JT Toppin get these minutes instead of Dennis Schroeder? I think he does. We need big man minutes, and JT Toppin's there to suck him up, player. Do we trade Ochai Agbaji for, because we don't, I kind of just traded for Ochai Agbaji just cause. Do we trade Ochai Agbaji, I keep mixing that up, for a backup big? He is a 6'5" big man. Wow. He is a 6'5" big man. Nick Richards immediately pops out. I know they have plenty of depth at that position, and we could definitely use those big man minutes. Actually, this might be the trade immediately. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. They need to make up $2.5 million. I might have read that wrong. They don't want to give us Adam Bonner. We'll take Jerome Robertson all. And we'll give up... Fuck, we're going to have to give up Shake Milton. He's been on our team for so damn long. Excuse me. How about this? Problemo solved. No. We're going to have to release someone. Do we release Adam Bonja? Adam Bonja? We don't just release him, man. We trade him for a false or something, then release him. And then release whoever we traded him for. As a team always does. Someone give us false. Come on. Come on. I know he's worth a false to someone. He's a small wall 4 who's 26 years old, has 2 years left on his deal. Immediately a false. They wouldn't do that trade in real life. Corey Kiswell, insane. DJ Wagner and a false from Mitchell Robertson. We need offense. If we're trading for a big man. We're not doing that. Holy shit. Trade false round picks. San Antonio, I don't know exactly why they would do this. Let me see if they really need a power forward. They really need a power forward. No, they don't. They're really deep and good. Holy shit. There's no way they'll pick us worth anything. Did I just see... Oh, I thought Jalen Green or... I thought one of them was DeMar DeRozan. I'm like, no way they have DeMar DeRozan. They have a 20-year-old Dante Freeman. Do they have a backup power forward? I don't think they do. Okay, so I think we do this, yeah. New York. Yeah, this is the trade. Alright. And then who did we even get? Some like 70 overall player? Gustavo Nunnally? Like some young quality talent. Yeah, young quality talent. He can barely fucking shoot. He's a paint protector. I don't give a fuck about him. Get him out of here. I've never even heard. I don't even think that guy's real. Just not real. Who do we want? They're both the same player. This one's better. Oh, yeah. There we go. And we traded away Noah Clowney just to get back another big man because Day'Ron Sharpe cannot stay on the floor. So. Yeah, should I not have done this? Because we do have Bol Bol. I kind of forgot Bol Bol exists. Shit. There was no way I should have made that signing. Also, how is he tired? He's never even played. Man, I'm thinking over here, dude. Why the hell does Jared McCain get more minutes than Nick Claxton and Ben Simmons? I understand he's playing good, but damn, guys. Dude. I shouldn't have is he... Dude, I don't know. He can shoot really well. Why is his mid-range shot a 97? Alright, so George Brooks' mid-range shot is a 97 and his close shot is a 98. This dude can absolutely ball for us. And he can gladly take over Bol Bol's minutes. Is just fine by me. I mean, even though his close shot is very good as well. His 3 shot is also very good. But, you know, I think George Brooks is, just a little bit more well-rounded. I would like to see JT Toppin getting some minutes for us eventually. But I think with this rotation as it is right now, we need ultimately big man minutes, and JT Toppin is not doing that for us. Actually, you know what we'll do? Here we go. I like this so much better. So much better. Get JT Toppin in there. JT Toppin's going to slowly take over Bobo's minutes. The Pistons receive Robert Williams and H. Barlow, and the Isaiah Stewart and a first round pick for. I mean, if the Pistons are looking to become that much better, sure, I guess. I'm not going to be against it. We are 9-8. Not very good. I think what 20 games into the year so far, about to have our next play-in game after we beat Miami. We lose to Miami, and we win against the Bulls, who are 10-8. We are one game above 500. Anthony Davis is still 91 overall at 33. Still looks pretty good. He's averaging 18 this year. They have a lot of good players. Obviously, we on the other side here. Jared McCain just shot 15 shots. Holy shit. Well, at least he knows he has the green light. To be quiet, 76. 10 points per game. Does he still be a 70? Oh, man. 21, 17, 16. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch you two. You're on 80. You're on 90. And just be like a 97, I'd say. And Jared McCain, I think you're doing just fine down there, buddy. There we go, yep. And JT Toppin's averaging, he's really good in his minutes. So, I guess we're just going to go and keep it up, and hopefully we start winning some game. Keontae George and... Whoa. That is a shake-up. The Cavs receive a good... Okay, no, the Cavs are trying to win it all now. So, yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it, we ball. We are still one game above 500. We beat San Antonio. That's a really good sign. The Nets receive Dalton Connect and Chris Maxey. We give up Paul Jones. It's actually kind of interesting. My only gripe is they don't need Hope Jones. They don't really want Hope Jones either because, again, they are young and they suck. Wow, they're giving up young talent. I know the Lakers are the Lakers. They want that. They have never been bad in their entire lifetime. And even when they were bad, they drafted amazing players. Lonzo Ball, Julius Randle. Holy crap! Holy crap! Why can't I remember their names? I mean, those are two amazing players already right there to draft. Jordan Clarkson as well. They just drafted amazing players even when they were bad. So I trust them completely to do what they need to do. Wow, why can't I remember them? Like, they're all like 90 overall players now. That's just gonna haunt me, bro. They didn't draft Asante Moore. Brandon Ingram. They drafted Brandon Ingram too. That might have been who I was thinking of. Let's go ahead and sim past this game. Past OKC. We beat OKC. The Nuggets received Derek Jones Jr., CJ McCollum. The Clippers received Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I mean, this is a pretty much nothing for nothing trade. The Nuggets would like Derek Jones Jr. a lot, though. And I think the Clippers would like Nickeil Alexander-Walker, too. So, sure, why not? We beat OKC, who is 2-3 games above 500. And, wow, Jared McCain is not afraid to shoot that thing. Somehow. Ben Simmons shot 10 shots. That's a thing. JT Toppin's been really good in his minutes. So, I mean, we only have 3 games this week. Wow. When is the play-in tournament week? When is that? Did that already go by? Was that... Isn't that like a week just for play-in tournament games? I feel like that's soon. Maybe it already passed. Play-in tournament. We should have like 1 or 2 more play-in tournament games, right? I don't know. We probably got immediately kicked out of it. Alrighty. Day'Ron Sharpe, short left hand. We're going to leave him out of rotation. Again, he can stay out of rotation for another week. Nets receive Emmanuel Quickly, D'Anthony Melton for Nick Clax and Dennis Schroeder. Decline the trade. We are fine with Nick Clax. And we're kind of separating ourselves now. Here we go. Teams are starting to look a little bit more separated. Looks like the Magic are kind of in the league of their own along with us and the Nets. The Knicks and the Nets are neck to neck. You love to see some in on New York competition there along with the Heat And the Pacers, 5 games above 500. The Bulls are looking pretty decent. And the Raptors and Pistons are looking pretty decent as well. Out in the West, let's see what that looks like. Standings. Team stats. Trailblazers look really good. Would not have guessed that. I mean, Trae Young is always amazing in this game for some reason. The Rockets look good. We're the 8th best team. The Nuggets look good. They have Cam Reddish on their starting lineup. And they did recently make a trade with CJ McCollum, which I guess is something they wanted to do. The Clippers actually do not look that bad. I guess trading for big names can kind of work out and at least, get you something. The Suns are historically bad. The Suns and the Lakers and the 76ers are very bad. 76ers need to make a trade. They're 5-23. They're 1-9 in the last 10. Team State, they are trading everyone. They are horrible. The Celtics also suck somehow. This is a great team. How are they bad? This is an amazing team. I don't know, man. Some things just don't make sense, and this is one of them. 79, 86, 92, 96, 88. This team is literally one of the best teams I've ever seen. They still have all their pieces from their championship win, other than one player. Dude, this team is so good. This team is so good. How are they bad? I don't understand it. That just kind of pisses me off, honestly. Like, the Kings suck compared to them. And the Kings still have DeMar DeRozan on the team. Oh my gosh, dude. That's so sad. Who's playing here? Oh, okay. That's an interesting team. Interesting thing. I think yep. A Magic win. They're the team that picks up Shaedon Sharpe. Wow. You know what was able to do that? Them trading for Cason Wallace was able to allow them to pick up Shaedon Sharpe. Wow, this team is insane. That's a really good team. Alright. Ben Simmons is a lower back injury. We have a lot of guys tired, apparently. They're looking to give him 30 minutes per game. They're saying he's better than Nick Clax. No, he's not, because he's not getting near as many rebounds as Nick Clax. JT Toppin's playing up a lot. Oh, do we move to an 11-man rotation a little bit? Let's do this. Nope. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and just run with this a little bit. See what goes on there. Through the Minnesota Timberwolves, we win. Up against OKC again. We win again. We're starting to look pretty good. They are 2 games under 500. We were on a nice win streak. We were on a... Oh, there's a loss right there. I didn't see that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game win streak. And then if you don't include this loss, we were on an almost 10 game win streak. So, yeah, that's the push we needed to keep us up there. I keep saying the Magic on a league of their own. They're only 2 games ahead of us. If we face them in a 5-game series, Ben Simmons can ultimately hold down Paolo. So I'm not too worried about it. My only problem is Cam Thomas is our best player. We need a guy, my guy. We have so many 80 overall players who are just good. Jared McCain looks like an amazing addition to this team so far. I'm not going to lie to you. He's looked absolutely amazing. And we are very happy we got him. And Dennis Schroeder's out of the lineup. Wow. Dennis Schroeder's out of the lineup, and someone else is out of the lineup. Oh, Day'Ron Sharpe's still here. George Brooks. We're changing it to 11. We're running an 11-man rotation. I want to run an 11-man rotation, and just those minutes that they give to Dennis Schroeder, we're just going to give them to JT Toppin. I want JT Toppin to get minutes, man. He's my guy. He's my guy. He sucked in the playoffs. Absolutely horrendous. Horrific. But he looked fine. Ball, no more minutes. We'll give those minutes to JT Toppin. Are people tired? They look pretty tired. But, when you're a starter, that's what you do. Alrighty. We lose 2 in a row. No, we are okay. Even though I do not mind OG. And the Celtics want Valanciunas and giving. You know, the Celtics need to make a fucking trade. Even though it's a tiny trade. We're on a 3-game losing streak. That puts us down to the 4th team. We just lost to the team that took us over. They've also played 3 less games than us. Kind of unfair. The Magic, that's a huge game actually, and I do want to play that game. So, we're going to go ahead and sim to that game. But we're not going to play it today. We're going to play... Wow. 4-game losing streak. Wow, guys. Wow. Alright. How are you guys all happy? We're losing. Alright, we're going to end the stream here, guys. We're going to end the video here, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed very much. And look forward to us playing the Magic next video. And peace out. Goodbye.